Continue. We should be on the Mercy mission now, I think.
Mr. Tanner, I got your little friend Mojo here. Say hello to Mr. Tanner.
They bluffing, Tanner. They bluffing, man.
No, he ain't bluffing. More to the point, no. Chester ain't bluffing, and he's the one with the meaner gun. We want 10,000 greenbacks, or you ain't never gonna hear what Mojo made such a stink about finding out for you. Now, we don't care what it is. We just want the 10,000. We know you got that kind of money. Matter of fact, we were thinking of using you ourselves. But first, we're gonna have ourselves a little game. Get yourself to the call box of the Embarcadero and pick up your instructions. One last thing. Better hurry, because it's gonna ring any second. And if Chester gets tired of waiting, that's bad news for Mojo here. Real bad news.
So, the save on resources, the cutscene, the video, the full motion video you're saying, actually ends once and everything goes stationary, and an audio file then plays. It helps save on resources so the video files don't have to be longer than they actually need to be. But in doing so, the background ambient noise stops because it was part of the FMV and not the audio file switches to. Quick save and... So, yeah, I haven't had a happen number since I reduced overclock back to 150. I guess the emulators have begun to start having some issues if you give it too much overclock. So when I set it to 200, the audio sometimes doesn't attach to stuff properly, or just isn't heard at all. But the audio file isn't completely just removed because it's still being used on other stuff. Part 2. Oh, he almost hit me. You can't save during multi-part missions, though, I noticed. At least not until the last part.
No. This ain't no Sunday school, right, Tanner? A phone's gonna be ringing the other side of the Transamerica building. Mojo's hoping no one answers it before you do.
Part 2. Kind of annoying there's no safe zones. They should have probably done it, because them ramming into you is really annoying. Well, he almost hit me again, but thankfully my car drifted to the side when it automatically applied the handbrake when you lose control when hitting the objective marker. We're on to part 3 now.
You getting the hang of this now? Now you're gonna have to get yourself over to Golden Gate. One last thing. Better hurry, because it's gonna ring any second. And if Chester gets tired of waiting, that's bad news for Mojo here. Real bad news.
Man, screw you. Fast forward. was expecting him to turn around the other way, but I'll take it. Uh-oh. I mean, I can still make it, but that's a longer way around. I don't know. So I'm not going to risk it. I don't know. I think it might be RetroArch, but I swear my steering input has a slight delay. I don't recall having that issue when I was testing stuff out in Duck Station. There might be a way to fix it, but I'm not sure. 4 seconds remaining. They almost hit me again. I mean, they kind of did. It was more of a scrape, though. Wait, was this part 3? I don't remember. I think it was.
We was starting to suppose you'd lost interest. Hope we ain't boring you any. Listen to me rapping on. I already started the stopwatch and I never told you where to go. That ain't too fair. Still, if you think you can get yourself to the call box by the Palace of Fine Arts.
Dun, 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 dun. Back. I think they give you way too much time on this, but honestly the mission was never released, so maybe they didn't touch it because they completely forgot about it. I don't know. But it gives you way too much time. There's like 2 extra minutes. Then you probably would need. And this part actually does have a safe zone that'll shut them off once you get close like that.
The $10,000, Tanner. Hand him over, Chester.
One day, you and me gonna dance.
Strike up the tune, baby.
Talk.
Those punks, Stan and Chester, just a couple of lowlifes who got lucky and tagged me for a meal ticket, man. Figured I knew something you was gonna increase some bills for. You know what I'm saying? I guess I was their ace, and they played me, man. The French cat in Castelli met some suit up in the Painted Ladies. The suit goes by the name of Hancock, Don Hancock. That smooth operator running for office on the East Coast. That self-same cat who surfs the backwater of Sleeves. You know what I'm saying, my man? You know something else? There's some cat called Slater. He don't like you, man. He don't like you at all. If your brakes ain't working too good, he's the cat who knows why. You know what I'm saying? He ain't finished with you yet. So, be cool, man.
Giving him more money. Gus Tanner's kind of rich. Kind of.
You have 2 new messages.
We got us some plans to do a payroll job. Simple getaway, 20%. You have yourself some thinking time. See if you want in with us.
One of our men, Ross, has been spotted by the cops on the tram. They'll be waiting for him when he gets off the other end. Get down to Hyde Street before the cops do. Bring him to us. We need to have ourselves a little powwow with Mr. Ross.
So, I did Hyde Street pickup both on iOS and PC. I did not do the setup. I mean, I tried to do the setup, but I kept getting destroyed. So we're going to try the setup on PlayStation. Hopefully it'll be easier. Also, imagine the guy, "Hey, maggot," telling you that there's a new car available.
We gotta...
Just imagine that message was there and I did the whole vehicle select thing, okay? The setup. Get to the garage. That's a car. Yeah, this is what I was wanting to do with a slightly modified mission script. Let players use this car starting after the Mercy mission, like how you would on PC, you get the option to do it. And then in LA, you'd get the Camaro and the green car options. But unfortunately, I just couldn't add it because the car used on these missions is the basic car, and if the basic car is used, it is not added to the mission script specifying what car type the player uses, which is a shame. I must have had a safe zone because he did not chase me. Man, I'm hitting traffic cars and damaging myself up a bunch. So on PC, you'd hit this, nothing really happens other than telling you it's a setup. But on PlayStation, there's a bit more going on. There is a car here. Or no, there isn't a car here, never mind. But 3 active cops spawning. Get back to the motel. I can't really path navigate through the parking garage thankfully. Max cops is 3, so one of them will be slowed down because it's exceeding the maximum number allowed. Yeah, we need to turn left here. Good thing I checked. So it's about to go straight. We're almost there. I'm getting my car wrecked up. Oh my gosh. I need to lose them. I should have hit a safe zone, at least reducing them back down to 1. Surely I have enough damage to destroy his car, right? Well, not if I'm against the wall. Oh, well, that was a stupid idea. I should have just tried to lose him like regular. If I wasn't against the wall, it would have went a little better. Because you take double damage if you're against the wall. So you're receiving damage from the car and the wall. The cop car. Ah! Screw you, traffic car. Yep, there's the safe zone. Because we're so close to the inside of the parking garage, though, it unfortunately makes it easy to hit the trigger from just being on the road, because it's dealt at a circle radius. They probably should have made it a bit smaller until after you enter the parking garage before it gave you a safe zone. I'll just shut up, get back to the motel, and 3 cop cars spawn on the way out. A lot more action-y than PC, where there's literally nothing in there. It seemed like they wanted to plan it, though. I saw it in the mission script. It was commented out, telling the team what they should do for the mission script, but it just wasn't set up. Either due to time constraints or not knowing how to do it. I'm gonna go with time constraints. Restraints. For a second there, I thought the timer was counting down. I only had 39 seconds left. Thankfully, that was not the case. Whoa. Would you get out of the way? Yeah, look at that. They got slowed down big time there. But how come last time I had one right on my rear end? How come this time they get slowed down? I don't get it. I think sometimes I swear games just make me want to have to fail at least once that make me try again. Da-da. I don't quite get what happened there. Obviously, I guess Slater was spying on him or something, and they probably figured out he might have been an undercover cop, so Tanner's like, I have to take him down now. Can't let my cover get blown. That's just my guess, though. Wow. Yeah, there's no damage, no limit to how much damage you can do with a single hit, and it doesn't seem like it has much of a cooldown either. Oh, I guess the replay broke for some reason. I don't know why. I'm gonna restart though, because that's cheating. I'm not gonna be a cheater. Unless there's only one recording, which in that case that sucks. There isn't that many chases on. It's broken again. I don't even know what he hit. Oh, it's a bench. I don't know. Maybe this is an issue of having overclock, or maybe there's something else going on. I don't understand. That back end on that car is a broken pallet.
Shut your ass, Tanner.
Did you hear about Slater?
We think the cops got him. We saw what was left of his car. Looks like he chewed on too much speed.
Wasn't even a job. It don't add up. Mr. Castaldi don't want you working for no one else from now on. Only his contacts, understand? You can't trust no one here. Town's packed full of gangsters. Get your bags.
We got ourselves some work in L.A. We're gonna do our gangster there.
Those two guys are gigantic compared to Tanner.
You have 2 new messages.
So either steal a cop car or whatever the other one
We
was.
need a cop car. You get it and you bring it in. Your usual fee. But it's no good odds if you wreck it. So you boogie on over here. but with a Beverly Hills shine on that bodywork. We got ourselves a possibility downtown. Should be smooth. Our boy Lucky's gonna be with us.
I think I'll do this one. I did steal a cop car both on iOS and PC playthrough. Get to Lucky. In the beta version, the fast wheel texture was present on this map, but they removed it at some point, likely due to texture space limitations. They sacrificed it and then disabled the fast wheel. Although the texture's kind of broken on the beta version, its offset on the page is off, causing the texture page to loop. I don't know at the back end of the tech trucks they are broken. I don't know. I don't think that's normal, but I could be wrong. Maybe it's because I changed my car. I don't know. Slow down. Uh-oh, I only have 2 seconds. I can hurry up. Get Lucky to the docks. It doesn't have a K though, so what kind of dock is it? Oh my gosh. Yeah, the vehicle damage model can be a little questionable sometimes on Driver 1. Also slum mode again. Ah! The problem with Driver 1 PlayStation's cars compared to Driver 2 is the denting. It pushed in the front and back of the car towards the center, but in doing so it began to clip into the wheels and it looks really weird. So Driver 2 was a lot more careful of that to prevent cars from looking really weird and deformed. Because look at that, the wheel's basically clipping through the arch of the car with how badly this car is damaged right now. Not my problem.
This'll be my ass, man. You gotta
Don't do drugs.
Hospital. It's okay. Castaldi will fix it. It won't come back to him. Just get here quick.
That's what my response would be. Not my problem. Don't do drugs. Maya. Yeah, this is the one mission that's broken. Normally, Max Cops stays at 0 after you hit the safe zone. It doesn't go back up, which is not what's supposed to happen. So I have it set to 3 when you hit the safe zone, so it doesn't go down to 0. The only problem with this is there's no safe zone, and the cops don't go away. So if you have too much felony and there's too many cops, you're gonna get rammed during the cutscene. Oh my gosh, I keep running into stuff. The reason why I know it's not intentional is once when you reach this second safe zone, the max cops goes back up to 1 from 0. So clearly you're supposed to have cops during this phase of the mission. But due to some error, max cops doesn't go back up to 3 after picking up Maya. I don't understand why. Freaking traffic. I hit the safe zone. There's only 7 seconds left. What the frick? I'm right there. Come on, can you just pump a little blood or something? How else could I have done that faster? I guess starting and facing the other way when I reach to pick up Maya. Unless this car's somewhat slower than the regular car, but I wouldn't think so. I think all the cars are about the same speed on PlayStation except for Superfly. Superfly is obviously a bit faster than all the other cars. Which is mostly the same true for PC. All the cars are the same speed except for Superfly, but then they also added those 2 bonus cars, the Ferrari and the Thunderbird. I call them bonus cars because they're at the very end of the car select list. Like they added them later just for funsies. So I don't know if I'd consider them official vehicles. They're not used in Undercover either for a reason. Something I don't understand on PC, for Guns in the Trunk Part 2 and the cutscene, it clearly shows they're using the brown version of the President's car. But instead you just use the New York car, or the second model for Miami. And I don't understand why they didn't use the brown car, because it's not used otherwise in any missions. They should have did that, in my opinion. Thankfully, it seems like you miss the cops usually every time, so having those safe zones should be no issue as long as you don't get no cops before we get there, if I decide to release this slightly modified mission script version. And if I do, I won't be releasing the entire game with it, because piracy for one. And it's one file. If you use a program called CDMage, you can just import it into your ISO or bin file, whatever your format for your game is. So you should be hitting a safe zone here. Yeah, they get basically put to a halting stop in speed. Made it with 5 seconds to spare this time. I must have slowed down trying to avoid cops or something, or I got slowed down. After the Maddox hit, we'll be switching to the green car like you can on PC. Speaking of which, I think that's the mission we're on right now.
Okay, it's time we took care of the business we came to this town for. Since we don't have Slater, we got ourselves a different driver. But, Jean-Paul, you handle the hit, and I'll handle the backup. When do we go? Tomorrow night, on the steps of the Chinese theater. I want to know, does this mean the hit in New York is lined up? This means we take out Bill Maddox. Then we wait for the signal, and yes, my friend, then you can start shining up those silver slugs with a famous name on them. Okay, thank you, gentlemen. Oh, one last thing, gentlemen. Don't let me down.
You got it, boss. We're on and we're super bad. Time to ruin something for you viewers. Did you know the rainy, nighttime cloudy skybox here in Los Angeles is the same one used in New York? Yeah, the skyboxes are literally the same. Kinda not easy to tell though with all the tall buildings obstructing your view of being able to see the skybox though. So it's not too noticeable, but when I extracted the game files, they are literally identical. The only difference being is the nighttime. Basically, they both Los Angeles and New York have the same skybox. Just nighttime is a bit different between the two cities. And of course, Los Angeles doesn't have a daytime skybox at all. I checked the game files. But it has a rainy skybox because the cloudy skybox is used for both day and night. Unlike Driver 2 that just uses the regular nighttime skybox. And I think the reason why Driver 2 switched it up is because the building lights on the buildings in the skybox aren't on at night if they were to do it like they did in Driver 1. Which might be why they changed it for Driver 2. They didn't do a good job lining up these road textures. I just saw a car go through the ground. In fact, I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be corner textures there, but it seems like it might load they used the wrong model by accident. Because on the level viewer of this, they're also broken, those models specifically. So it's possible, for some reason, the model didn't load right, and it's using the straight models as something, I don't know. It's just really weird to me that those corner pieces in particular in the level viewer are broken, and then it's not using corner pieces in game, which has me to wondering if that's where the issue aligns with the level editor or level viewer, and there's no level editor with Soapy's tools. Let's see here. Yeah, San Francisco is the only city where the map can't fit the whole screen. It's too tall. We lost him for 5 seconds. Almost there. No, barely any damage. I don't know what's up with PC, but I was taking so much more car damage on PC than I was on PlayStation. Again, I think it's because they gave the players less health, or you take more damage for collisions or something. But this feels so much easier than PC. I don't know why. Because a lot of people think PlayStation's harder, but I don't know. I have the game on hard difficulty, and it seems like a breeze so far. Did the cutscene not play for warning the one guy about the hit on Maddox? 'Cause it doesn't seem like it. It's the cops, get out of there, but there are no cops here. Not yet, anyways. This mission has max cops with the 4, but you won't see it as long as you don't have crazily high felony. Let's make things interesting. I'll nudge one more. Okay. Use the tail, man. No! Guess we're going on the wrong side of the road. I am. My car's almost destroyed. Why does it have to be a roadblock, man? That's not fair. Tail, man. Okay, no more hitting stuff on purpose. And then there's no traffic. Well, the fact that roadblocks spawned here means there is traffic lanes. Actually, there is. I just remember. There's traffic lanes up until you reach the end of the road here. It just stops before the junction, which causes the cops and traffic not to spawn out here, unlike how it does on PC. Just die already! The guy's wearing shorts, which it looks like what they did is they reused the arm segment for the leg. How come Driver 2 didn't do that? They could have done that. Made it back. Mission complete. Well done.
Ah, they knew we were coming. I'm sure of it.
They were just sitting waiting for us. We were like tin ducks in a shooting gallery.
Quiet.
Man, we got a rat.
I said quiet. Yeah? Yeah, straight, we got a rat.
You think it's the driver?
I don't remember asking you a thing. We got a rat for sure. You drove well tonight, Tanner. You got something you want to say to me?
I drive well every night.
I'll ask you one more time. If you got something to say, then you better say it.
Slater.
Slater's in a Frisco cell taking heat. You better get real specific, real quick.
It figures. Slater knew all about this, and so he sings a song to the police and saves himself some circuits on the exercise yard.
No way. Slater? That don't lay right.
You would never do that, right? The question is simple. Do you trust Slater, or do you trust Tanner? This changes nothing. We finish up here, and we move on to New York, and wait for the signal.
What's the signal? Let's continue.
You have 3 new messages.
Granger's gang's been seen in town, and they got our boy lucky. We're putting a team together to go and get him out of there. We still need a driver, and I know you can bring something serious to the dance. We plan on heading out in one car, packing a load of heat, then getting in and out like we think we're something in the movies.
Check it out, man! I can offer you a getaway job. We're heading up to Beverly Hills. I get it all figured out. line.
I don't remember which one I did.
We planning a job round First Interstate, see? We want to use a new lockup. We want to know if the timings stack up. You the man to test the plan?
Alright, I'll do this one. I like this car a lot. Same goes for the Camaro. I think it's a shame we never get to use it in PlayStation. Ah! Also, this car has the same hood texture as the Miami car. It's just green instead of blue, or whatever color the Miami car is. Isn't this just about driving across the entire map, basically? There's no time limit either, which is strange. You'd think there'd be a time limit. Traffic car. Almost pulled out in front of me, I thought. Almost hit that car. Stop crashing into my car.
Lek. It's Tanner. Why all the officers the other night?
Not my idea. Maddox wouldn't play ball lest they were there. Did your cover hold?
Is Mackenzie talking to the FBI?
They were with him this morning. Marcus Vaughn, no less. One of their top guys paid him a visit. He told him nothing. Hell, that ain't hard for Mackenzie. He don't exactly dig Vaughn.
I'm piecing this together, Lek. You want to know who flew into town tonight? Marcus Vaughn. I know, because I've just seen him talking with Castaldi.
What the hell you saying, Tanner?
Just telling you what I saw.
You telling me Castaldi's talking with Hancock and Vaughn? What the hell's going down?
That ain't the kind of information I plan on keeping to myself, Lek. Castaldi's gang's flying out to New York tomorrow. I'll see you there.
We're now in New York. I think we're in New York anyways.
You have 3 new messages.
Cowboy, we need to make a switch at Grand Central. Something's cooking, and I want someone on it who's gonna be cool. Cool as Sly and the Family Stone. This whole job's still full of ifs, man. But if this sounds good to you, you know where I am.
对了，这个那个东西呢，东西这个就是哎呦，那就一东西哎呦的，这个不的，it's不过what fried，我听着不。
We got a real beat-up car in our yard. We need it taken care of. But hang tight, because you're gonna get a whole lot of static on the roads with wheels like this, I tell ya. You never seen such a heap of I just hope that if you gotta run, it's gonna get you there.
I think I'm gonna do the Grand Central Station switch.
Cowboy.
Meet the contact. Did you get out of the way? 2 minutes. But I'm almost already there, I think. Freaking traffic. Unless the time carries over between missions. Lose the tail. I should have done that. Now I have like no damage for the next 2 parts.
Switch this key at Grand Central. There's a guy in a Stetson waiting for you. Just be careful. I don't trust him.
Why am I doing this then? Because you accepted the job. Pushing it. Move. Are you kidding me? Man, I freaking hate that about Driver 1. Just constant damage when they're pushing into you. Almost hit a car. Oh, I did hit a car. What is this roadblock? No! What the hell is your problem? And then I hit the safe zone. I'm glad I have a save, 'cause I'm probably going to have to redo this. I don't think I can do this with this much health left. Like, what the heck? And then they kissed. Off screen. Oh boy. I'd have to somehow do this without getting hit, and my balance is basically full. You're being tailed. It also seemed like they instantly respawn. Just great. Are you freaking kidding me? Why would you pull out in front of me? Oh my gosh. This is gonna be a problem. I took way too much damage. Also, unlike PC, it doesn't replay the FMVs because this game isn't stupid. Unlike the PC version. There are times when it's smooth, but then there's just other times where this isn't smooth, which I'm wondering if using lossless scaling was a mistake. But at the same time, I can't tell if it's lossless scaling's doing or if it's the game's doing, having performance drops. I hate you. Why did they make it so they instantly respawn on this mission? The sad thing is I think it's possible to do this. Oh my gosh. Oh, I did see another one respawn immediately in front of me. I saw the other one that was on the side of the road, but I guess he was too far away and despawned. So then a new one spawned in his place, because they have the respawn timer set to instant. So it seems like after 18 seconds passes, they start spawning. Which is also when the text message shows up. Oh my gosh, I hate you, traffic. Although that time it was technically me, because I wasn't really paying attention. I don't know if I can do this with this much health left. I may have to restart. To make a right here soon. I didn't see another one respawn in front of me on the mini map. It's frustrating because I think this is possible to do without taking damage, but it's really difficult. I could turn right earlier or turn right only when needed to. This would be easier if they both just stayed behind me and stopped spawning in front of me. We're gonna have to redo this. I can't. I mean, it's probably possible, but I don't have the patience. Okay, now we're back to the part where I was at, and I have way less damage taken this time to start with. I'm also starting in a better rotation this time, unlike how I was in the previous attempt. I hate traffic. I had to swerve over because the traffic is pulling out, and then I hit another car. It must be radius based because we went way past 18 seconds. Ow. I have to turn here. I hope they'd be nice to me. Actually, I should have waited another block. Oh well. I've already made my decision. How come this time they both stayed behind me, but the previous time they wouldn't do that? I hate traffic! Why would you do that? He stopped and then went and pulled out right in front of me. Oh, he almost crashed into me. If it wasn't for that pole, he would have. But this time I'm on the right road. Oh my gosh, traffic. I made it back, but they're both still here. Move! Seems like I hit some kind of safe zone as they slow down. Or maybe not. I just need them to leave me alone now. No, one of them's falling back, I don't know. They need to go away. Trying to get them to crash into stuff, but it ain't working very good. Why won't you just crash? Okay, one of them's down. I need to get the other one out of here, though. I don't have the damage to total them myself, unfortunately. Ah! And now the other one's here. Why is there no safe zone on this mission? And I knew that was eventually going to happen. Picking this mission might have been a mistake. At least I noticed there is a safe zone, but it's a crappy safe zone. All it did was add them a respawn timer, because there isn't a respawn timer before we hit that. Move! I hate you, traffic. You're lucky this isn't a game of guns or I'd get out and shoot you. There's only one left. I have half my damage bar. Well, almost half. Die. How much health do you have? Let's not talk about how much health I have. That was a gamble. I am playing on hard difficulty, and the amount of health they have goes to show.
Did you get it? They try anything?
Yeah.
They wired you, huh?